Well, actually, I never went out. People think that the others was a film made in Hollywood or from Hollywood, but actually we shot it in Spain, and it's a Spanish movie. Uh, no, I never think of projects as a way to staying somewhere or going somewhere. I just think of the story, what it needs, and in this case, it needed to be shot, of course, in Spain and actually in Galicia.
Yeah. Um, you are very. Why are you so fascinated by death?
I don't know if I'm fascinated. Maybe writing about it, it's a way to exercise it somehow. But mm, I just think that death is something that concerns everyone, that we are related to somehow, maybe because we'll have to face death someday, or maybe because we will have people who loses some of the people. So why not talking about it? I think it's a very healthy thought.
So it was a reason to make an adaptation of Letter from Hell.
From sorry.
From the book of Raymond
Uh-huh.
San Pedro. It was a reason this.
Well, the book.
thematic.
At first, I thought the book was very well written, and his mind was very clear and very clear concepts, and to me, it really put me in a position of having to face death, and at the same time, feeling very alive. I thought that combination, someone who loved so much life, and because of that, he wanted to die. I found that very extremely beautiful, and I just thought it would be great to being able to put that thoughts and that poetry into a movie, to translate it into feelings for the audience.
Okay. Did you want with this movie to create a discussion about euthanasia, or no?
I think there will be some debate, but that was not my main goal in the first place when we started writing it. It was just human beings that really attracted me, from extraordinary human beings and what they represented, and different different ways of living love and sense of humor, and those are the things that really attracted me, not the euthanasia itself.
Okay. Why did you choose one of the most sexiest Spanish actor to be Raymond San Pedro? It's very
Yeah, no,
strange in a
actually,
way.
we didn't choose him because he's very attractive, but because he's the best, and we thought he could deliver I think he's the best actor in Spain now, and that he could deliver a very profound and very deep performance of the character. There's one thing that is having him so sexual in bed, not being able to move. I think that there's something dark, at the same something beautiful about it. But the main reason was because he's the best actor in Spain.
Sorry, for you, yeah. Okay. There's only one flashback and only one scene with special effects. Why such economy for your movie?
You mean the flashback and
Yeah,
without or
No, there is one scene with a flashback, and
Yeah.
there's the scene when he's flying.
Yeah.
I think it's only the two scenes with special effects.
Okay.
And I was thinking about, it's very simple and very.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I like special effects always when they help this story, so I'm kind of reluctant when it's going to interfere the relationship between the audience and what we are telling them. The film is a journey in many ways, and it's a journey for Ramon when he wants to escape through the window. That was very important for us, and we wanted. I wanted to create the most possible suggesting and sensorial world for the audience. I wanted the audience to have the feeling of flying, and that means special effects, but it wasn't really digital. I'm quite reluctant to digital nowadays. I just think that I don't believe what I see in the screen, and movie making should be about all the opposite, which is making the audience believe what it's not real.
And about the images, there is a sort of contrast between the room of Ramon and the outside. So
Yeah.
you were thinking about that to make.
Yeah, well, we thought about, okay, so this is a story of a guy who can hardly move, and more than that, he doesn't want to get out of his room. So how can we possibly move the audience around and not giving them the feeling that they're in the bedroom all the time? So we thought about ways of getting out all the time. That has to do with the journey that I was telling you.
You create totally the character of Julia. I think I read about it.
Julia is a mixture of many women that were in love with Ramon. We have to mix some characters so that the audience would have the complete vision of what this story was about. So in one hand we could say that it's based on real characters, but it's not. It wasn't the really one. They're fiction mixed.
Fiction. And why did you think it was important to make her heal too in the movie? Because first she's here to help him, and at the following on. Yeah.
Well, I think she represents the fight for life. At the end of the movie, at the end of the day, what she does is staying alive, whatever the circumstances, whatever the consequences, and that's the opposite vision to Ramon's choice, which is he wants to die. I thought that was important to be in the film, because I don't just want the audience, encourage the audience to think, okay, I have problems, I'm going to kill myself. I wanted to show that every path is possible, because that's what the film is about freedom, and is as brave the one who wants to die, in this case someone who has been thinking about for many years, as the one who wants to keep living even if it's going to be in agony.
You talk about freedom, and I was thinking when I saw the movie that he is in a kind of prison, but also all his entire family too, and they are suffering. And when he wants to die, it's a suffering for his family too. You are very attentive to the other, to the family and all the.
Yeah, well, this was in reality, and I guess that was the kind of feeling there. They loved him, and at the same time they were prisoners, and he insisted on that he wanted to have his family free, to free his family, which is sad, but it's the truth.
And the question maybe for the death is who can help him to give him the death? That was, I think, the question for him. No.
All the time he was. When someone got into his room, I think one of the first questions he asked was, would you help me dying? So that was constant. He was constantly looking for death, but at the same time he wanted to make sure that the government justice wouldn't charge anyone who helped him. That really scared him. That was the basis of the drama, of the conflict.